Good evening, everyone. This is January 2019, Unit 4 PH0, double award for science and paper 1P. In this session, I'll discuss first two questions from this paper. So this question is about the wave. The diagrams are diagram represent water waves at an instant. What is a wavelength? So wavelength is a distance between two successive crests. So we can take two successive crests, or we can take two successive troughs, and we can measure the distance. So if it is starting with 0 and end at 1, so the wavelength is equals to 1 meter. What is amplitude? Amplitude, the height of the waves or the depth of the wave from the mean position, that's called amplitude. So when we measure the distance from a mean position to extreme, this is amplitude. So amplitude of this wave is 4 centimeter. Or the depth of the wave is also 4 centimeter. Because it's the displacement is given, that's why it is plus 4 or minus 4. Describe the difference between transverse and longitudinal wave. In transverse wave, the particle vibrate perpendicular to direction of the wave, and in longitudinal, the particles vibrate parallel to direction of wave. And you may draw a diagram, so you can represent a transverse wave, and you can show the position of the particles as they are moving, or represent the vibration of the particle. So in a transverse wave, the particles are vibrating perpendicular, whereas in a longitudinal wave, the particles are vibrating parallel to direction of the wave, and the region where they have a maximum displacement, the particle vibrating with the maximum displacement, that's rarefaction, and the other one will be compression. And the highest point for transverse wave is crest, and the lowest points are troughs. All electromagnetic waves are transverse. State two other properties that are same for all electromagnetic waves. They all can travel through vacuum. And they all transfer energy from one place to another. Some types of waves are used in hospitals. Which type of wave is used in radiotherapy for treatments of the cancer? We use gamma. Infrared is used in remote controls or intruder alarms. Microwave is used for sky communication, as well as in microwave oven. Radio waves are used for terrestrial land communication. Endoscopes use optical fiber to see inside the body. So which type of wave? We use a visible light which we can see. X-rays are used to obtain image of a broken bones. Explain why technician leave the room before sticking X-ray of the patient. So why a technician is leaving the room? So technician move away from or go out from the room to increase the distance between source so that you will be exposed to small amount of radiation, because the amount of radiations which reach the object reduces with the distance. Question 2. This question is about electricity. The diagram shows some electrical circuit symbol is there. Which circuit symbol represent? So this one is thermistor. This one is a fixed resistor. The light dependent resistor LDR, and this one is a variable resistor. So which circuit symbol represented LDR? LDR is for C. And which circuit symbol represent a fixed resistor? That's B. An electric heater connected to main supply has a power of 220 watts. State the equation which link power, current and voltage. So we have the formula P is equals to BI. The show that the current in approximately 10 ampere. So we have the formula P is equals to VI. The power is given 220. 2200. The voltage, that's the main supply 230, and the current is I. So this will be 2200 divided by 230, which is approximately equal to 9.5 or 9.56 amperes. Which of these fuse should be used for with electric heater? So the current is approximately 10. We should use a fuse which is a bit more than that. So we can use 13 ampere fuse. Explain how fuse protect the electric heater when the current is too high. So when the current is too high, the fuse will blow or fuse will melt. And protect the heater from overheating. So these are the questions from January 2019 paper. The next session I'll discuss more questions from this paper.